Today I want to share with you 8 core strengthening exercises that you can do standing. The reason why I wanted to share with you standing core exercises is because I know that sometimes when you are experiencing intense lower back and hip pain, and getting on the floor and doing exercises can be really difficult, and I totally understand that. I remember sometimes I would get on the floor to do just a stretch and I won't be able to get back up, and it was really bad. So I know this is an issue for some people, whether that's your weight or just the pain and you can't really get on the floor and you're having trouble finding exercises that you can do to strengthen your core without having to get on the floor. I want to share with you 8 of them. I'm going to be including some tips because I think it's very important to show you how to do these exercises. I know that a lot of people sometimes they just want to get to the exercises, just show me the exercises. But the purpose of this channel is to help you avoid injury and avoid developing muscular imbalances. And the last thing I want to do is just rush through exercises without showing you how to do them properly, and for you to experience either more pain or not get the benefits of the exercise because you're not doing them properly. So let's get started. Alright, so the first thing is you want to hold the dumbbell. When you hold the dumbbell, make sure that your core is engaged. Just breathe deeply and tighten up your core. Just imagine someone is coming to punch you, Tighten up your core. This will help stabilize you as well as protect your lower back. And so from here, just hold the dumbbell, lower the dumbbell, and then up. One very important tip here is when you are doing the rotation, make sure that you're doing it from your feet and not from your hips. So as you're going up, make sure that you're rotating at the feet. So your foot is rotating, and then but not your hips. We want to avoid any hip movement. So avoid doing this. Use your foot as a pivot point. Your whole body is moving as one unit, and your foot is the one doing the rotation. This is very important, especially if you're experiencing lower back pain. Alright, so we're going to do the side-to-side rotation. Again, you want to have your arms out. Just by straightening your arms out, right away you're creating challenge here. You're putting more load on your back, so make sure that your core is very engaged. If you have lower back pain, just skip this exercise and move on to the next one. Whenever the weight is away from you, there's more pressure on the spine, so just keep that in mind. Core and glutes engaged. So from here, again, pivoting from the feet, rotations. Using the feet as pivot point and keep your core engaged. Glutes engaged. If at any moment you feel pain, pause the exercise. You should never push through the pain. And then back here, don't release the brace until you put the weight down. Just slowly and controlled. Slow and controlled reps. There's no need to rush. Make sure you keep your glutes tight and your abs engaged. Alright, next is going to be a balancing exercise. Very important to keep your glutes engaged, core engaged for balance. Hinging at the hips, no back rounding. Don't round your back, keep your back straight. We're gonna move on to the figure eight exercise. Same things as I mentioned before. Whenever you're putting weight away from you, putting more pressure on your lower back, so make sure you keep your core engaged and your glutes engaged to take off that pressure. This is gonna work also your shoulders. So we just wanna get into that figure eight. So you're gonna draw a figure eight with your dumbbell. But remember, this is a core exercise, so we want to keep the core engaged, and it's going to challenge our rotation. So we don't want to be rotating here. So that is what the exercise is doing. This is what the body wants to do, but we're gonna resist it. So we're gonna resist that by keeping everything nice and stable. So you want to have your arms in front of you, or like this for more challenge. So we're going to lift the leg, but we're going to do it at an angle. So it's not going to be completely to the side, because then we're just going to be working the gluteus medius. We want to have it a little bit to the front so that we're working the obliques as well. And then of course the core is also being challenged because it needs to keep us stable, along with the gluteus medius. Remember, everything is working together, and this is how the body likes to train. And if this is too hard, you can always, have the wall or a chair, use something for additional balance. Side. You can also place your hands on your hips to make it a little easier. Keep your glutes engaged. The moment you let go of your glutes, the engagement, then this starts to happen. So make sure you keep your glutes engaged. Keep your lower abdominals tight here. To make this exercise a little bit more challenging, you can have your arms up like this at a 90-degree angle, or even up high. It really challenges your core. So if you have any stability issues, this will really show it. And I can totally understand why my right leg is doing this. It's still not 100% from the toe injury that I had a few weeks ago. You can totally see that my left leg is way more stable. So I really hope this was helpful. These are really challenging exercises. They may look easy, but they are going to really work your core, your glutes, everything really. So you can add challenge by adding a dumbbell, just a very light dumbbell. And then you don't have to do all of them, of course. I just showed you a few variations and options so that you can pick from. Make sure that you only pick 1 to 3 exercises and just do them regularly until you are used to them. and then don't add a new exercise until you fully mastered the first 3. So if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and leave me a comment. And if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.